Mic 1 check, mic 1 check. Mic 2 check. All right, good evening, Monarch fans, and welcome back to the Sports Stable. Tonight we are bringing you your Monarch Coyotes versus the Fort Collins Lambkins. Fort Collins has had a rough season so far. They are 1-10. They find themselves in the toughest division of the league, and they are at the bottom of it. However, most of their games have been close, so they are not one to be overlooked. A few players to watch tonight for the Lambkins. Number 24, Logan Nichols. Number 26, Brendan Kerr. Both their leading point scorers. Leading goal scorers are number 13 and number 17, Bryson Garner and Noah Papadotos. Monarchs coming off of a tough loss against the top-seeded Valor Christian Eagles last night. A good game, at least through two periods. Tough in the third. We ended up losing 5-3. So this will be an important contest with how the Coyotes respond. If you haven't followed them, the Yotes are 8-3-1 on the season, which presently puts them in third place in the Metro Division. However, we have games in hand over both Denver East and Wilson Valley, who are in number 1 and 2 respectively.
Starting lineup for the Lampions. At forward, number 13, Bryson Garner. At number 19, Connor Sleds. Number 24, Logan Nichols. At defense, 26, Braden Kerr. Number 23, Mason Clark. And number 1, Bennett Johnson. And please welcome the rest of the Fort Collin Lampions, led by head coach Riley Nelson. And now introducing the starting lineup for your MoHi. At forward, number 74, Reed Taylor. Number 9, Jackson Ruskey. And number 15, your captain, Jack Davila. At defense, number 3, Shane Chips. Number 13, Jesper Olofsson. And starting in goal, number 33, Josh Ringham. And let's hear it for our Mike of the game, number 22, Henry Lee. And let's hear it for the rest of your Connor Coyotes, led by head coach Jimmy Metzler and assistant coaches Steve Strauss, Logan Jones, and Una Young. Please stand and kindly remove your caps and face our American flag for the singing of our national anthem by Katie from Monarch High School.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming in the rocket's vapor, the bombs bursting in gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the Let's do that hockey!
All right, opening face-off. Brodsky wins the face-off. It's chipped forward, and Fort Collins initially controls and dumps it into the Monarch zone. Olafson gets behind the net, chips it up to Reed Taylor. He gets it out of the zone, pursued by Brodsky. Chance has to circle around and is able to chip it up to Brodsky. Brodsky loses it in the neutral zone. New personnel on for the Coyotes. That's Felt and Wiener. And Jaron Ning as forwards. Felt behind the goal. He's joined by Olafson. Chips it up to Wiener in the corner. Wiener's able to get to the blue line, but not out. Olafson chips it out. Felt and Ning work together on the red line to get it in deep. Sent up to the point. Chase Saul gets it in. Saul gets it to Felt. Yotes lose it at the red line. Felt gets it over to Swale. Swale's able to skate it through the neutral zone. Loses it at the blue line. Fort Collins is guilty of icing. New personnel off for the Coyotes. That's Simon Chan on the face-off. He's joined by Rosenberg and D'Souza Chen on left wing. On defense, we have Cahoon and Bushman.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that's right on.
Chan wins the face-off back to Cahoon. Cahoon shoots. That's the first shot of the game on net. Chan back on the face-off. He wins forward, picked up by D'Souza Chan. He gets it up to the half boards, and Rosenberg gets it up to the point, held in by Bushman. Fort Collins able to clear, no icing. Swale picks it up, that's Bushman picks it up in the corner. Circles it around the boards, picked up by Chan, back to Bushman. Rosenberg chips it up and out of the zone. Freeze pursues. Lampkin's able to clear though. Chance picks it up in the neutral zone. He'll get it in, but not deep. Now Gavin Rowan picks it up the Coyote blue line, forwards it through the neutral zone. Back and forth in the neutral zone, and finally in behind the Lampkin net. That's Rathbun on the half boards. Lampkins end up with it, but stolen by Reed Taylor. He can't get a shot off. He's in the near circle. Chance now picks it up in the neutral zone and skates it in. Looks for a centering pass. Can't connect, and back out. Chance again though. Big hit by Davila right in front of the ref. Ref went down. No penalty. Shot from the half boards by the Lambkins on net. Easy save by Ringen. Chipped out of the zone. No icing. Personnel change. Felt's line is out. Ning picks it up at the red line. Tries to get it over to Wiener. For Collins is out hitting tonight. Felt and Wiener work together to free the puck up, but it's ended up trickles out of the zone. Now Felt picks it up in the Monarch zone, gets it into the center line, and just into the Coyote or into the Lambkin zone. That's Cahoon up to Ning. Ning is tripped, delayed penalty, and with 11:42 remaining in the first, the Oats will get their first power play. Standard power play 1, Felt, Wiener, and Taylor line up in forward position. Davila and Brodsky in the defense position. Felt wins the face-off, picked up by Brodsky. Brodsky forwards it.
Collins penalty. 2 minutes for tripping.
Held in by Wiener. Back to Brodsky at the point. He sends it over to Davila. Back to Brodsky. Brodsky over to Wiener. Now Wiener gets it to Felt in the corner. Felt circles around, gets it up to Brodsky, over to Davila. Still looking for a shooting lane. He gets it over to Taylor in the high slot, but it gets poked off and out of the zone. Davila circles behind the net, builds up some speed, easily gets through the neutral zone. Shot on net, handled by the Fort Collins netminder, and sent out. Looks like we have a delayed penalty. This one's going to be on Monarch. And Wiener's going to go in. I believe roughing's the call. All right, we'll have a minute and 4 of 4-on-4 action, followed by a penalty kill. That was Rosenberg on the face-off. Monarch controls.
2 minutes for roughing.
Rosenberg builds speed behind the net, gets it over to D'Souza Chen. He escapes his man, still has it. Can't quite get a shot off. Passes forward to Rosenberg, and now a shot from, that's Olafson in the high slot. Chipped out, but right back in by the Coyotes. 24 seconds remaining in the 4-on-4. Stretch pass from Fort Collins ends up as an icing. All right, new personnel on forward. We have number 19, Blake Freeze, and number 12, Simon Chan. On D, number 14, Devin Cahoon, and number 8, Joseph Pushman. Fort Collins' shot is deflected high and into the netting. Let's see where they bring that face off. controlled by Monarch and shipped out. 2 seconds remaining in the 4-on-4. Fort Collins is out. Penalty kill time. Chipped out of the Monarch zone and all the way down. New personnel come on. We have Gavin Rowan and Rathbun on as forwards. D-to-D pass ended up clearing the zone, picked up then by Rathbun and sent on net. Fort Collins' shooting attempt was blocked by Gavin Rowan out of the zone, and then sent in offsides by the Lambkins. Ref sends it all the way down for the face-off. We have 7 seconds remaining in the PK. Felt and Ning now are as forwards. They'll be joined by Wiener in a few seconds. Lambkin's able to clear. Swale picks it up, prevents any shot. He sends it out of the zone. It'll be icing unless it's waved off. Ref waved it off. Fort Collins again sends it out of the zone hard for icing. .8:23 remaining in the first period. Felt's line still out. Coyotes control. Wiener sends it back to Chance at the point. Shot. Fast whistle. Puck was definitely not secured. Refs gives it a shrug. I think Felt thought he had a scoring opportunity there and not happy with the ref. All right, after the face-off, picked up in the corner by Ning. Centering pass and a goal. I think he was behind the red line when that one was an intended pass that I think the goalie's stick hit it in and got to the far post. That might be unassisted by Ning. .8:06 remaining in the first. Not too many shots, but a goal. Coyotes are up 1-0.
Mother goal scored by number 24, Jeremy. An assist from number 21, Ben Wiener at 8:06 of the first period.
All right, Wiener got an assist there. I think he dug it out of the corner and was able to get it to Ning, or Ning picked it up and then circled around the net. Good effort by Ning, though. All right, Sprotsky's line now out for the Yotes. Or at least it was. Quick change. We have Chan's line now taking the ice. Carried forward by Bushman. He shoots on goal. Reed Taylor went back, picked up the puck. Just out of the zone. Bushman tried to keep it in, but I think it might have been just offsides. allowed for the face-off. Yotes win, back to Bushman, over to Cahoon. He puts it in on net, sent wide by the goaltender. D'Souza Chen picks it up on the half board, sends it forward. Carried up by the Lambkins and out. Bushman picked it up in the neutral zone and sent it in deep again. Rosenberg takes his man off the puck, dives and makes a centering pass, and we'll get a tripping penalty. Not sure who that's on. Looks like it's on the Lambkins. All right, number 23, Mason Clark, guilty of the trip. I think that was drawn by Rosenberg. And power play 1 takes the ice. 6:18 remaining in the first. Felt wins the faceoff over to Davila. He shoots, good shot and save.
Fort Collins penalty, number 23, Mason Clark. 2 minutes for tripping at 6:18 of the first period.
Pass from behind the net was pretty hard. Davila couldn't quite handle it. Lambkins picked it up and sent it deep. Felt tried to carry it in, got picked off the puck at the blue line. Sent around, now Davila picks it up at the point. He's looking for a shooting lane. He finds, not sure who that is on the far side. Oh, that's Brodsky. Over to Davila, one-timer goes wide of the net. And I think it might have jumped up and hit the netting for the whistle. 1:12 remaining in the power play. Second unit takes the ice. Monarchs starting to dominate in shots, 9-3 at this point in the first. Chan on the face-off. Chan wins but splits the D and clears the zone. Swell picks it up in the D zone, circles around, and builds speed. He gets it in easily, might even have a shot opportunity, gets it behind the net, over to Chan. Up to Saul at the point, he takes a one-timer on net. Chan rubs his man off the puck as they enter the offensive zone, or their offensive zone. Up to Rosenberg, over to D'Souza Chen, but the Yotes lose the puck. 30 seconds remaining in the power play. Picked up by Rosenberg, up to Chan. He gets tripped, no call, sent in deep, but cleared. Now Chance is in, but offsides. Rathbun's line is out. Fort Collins wins the face-off and sends it in. Not sure why that wasn't icing. Oh, of course, because it's a power play. Sorry about that. All right, no longer. Fort Collins now at full strength. The Yotes lose the puck at the blue line. Picked up by the Lambkin player just out of the box, and he gets tripped by Trey Chance as he was approaching the circle. So 4:07 remaining in the first. Yotes will have a penalty kill. That's Felt on the face-off. Yotes win the face-off, but Lambkins end up controlling it. They're behind the net.
Number 3, Trey Chase, 2 minutes for a slash at 4:07 of the first period.
Shot is blocked. Wiener gets it up to Felt. Felt in a foot race. Can't get a shot off, but him and Wiener are on the forecheck. Penalty is coming. Looks like this one will be on the Lambkins.
Who's not screaming my 6-4? Docking the freaks. Docking the club. Went to the park to get the spoon. Knuckleheads out.
All right, roughing on the Lambkins is called. So back to 4-on-4 action for the next minute 25. 3:30 remaining in the first. Brodsky and Davila as forwards. Bushman and Cahoon on D. Lambkins control. Get it behind the net. Chipped up by Monarch, but it ends up being a turnover at the point and a shot. Tricky shot. He saw the far post is open, but a good glove save by their goaltender, Bennett Johnson.
Oh, is it?
53 more seconds of 4-on-4 action. Felt and Wiener take the ice as forwards. Swell and Saul on D. Felt wins the face-off to Swale. He's got a shot. Takes it right on net. Deflected just wide by the goaltender. Felt doubles back behind the net. Sends it back up to Swell at the point. He gets it to Wiener at the half boards. Wiener drops it for Felt. Felt chips it back to Wiener. Takes the slot. No pass available. Shot again by Swale from the point. That one goes wide. Felt now behind the net. Gets it up to the other side. That'll be Saul. He passed it into the corner. Felt picks it up behind the net. Circles. Gets it wide to Swale on the other side. Swale circles. Still no shot, but he tries to circle around. And again, a fairly quick whistle on that one. I saw the puck. Eight seconds remaining in the 4-on-4. We'll have a 35-second power play thereafter. All right, Chan and Rosenberg now as forwards. Swale and Saul still remain as D. Chan wins the face-off. Saul passes it to Swale. Swale shoots again. This time, not a kick whistle, a rebound opportunity, and a score around the near post. And that looks like it'll be Saul to Swale to Chan for the second goal of the game. A power play goal. No, sorry, that's a 4-on-4 goal. And that's important actually because that does not negate our 35-second power play. So 2:08 remaining in the first. Yotes are up 2-0. Chan wins the face-off and is tripped. Not sure why that wasn't a call. And then ref called icing, but that was during the power play period, so not sure why they blew that whistle.
Number 7, Jake Ball.
Yeah, I think that was an errant whistle, so they bring the face-off into the center circle. Fort Collins controls and dumps it in. Picked up by Swale behind the net. Builds some speed in the D zone. He'll get it easily into the offensive zone. Picks it up. Gets it behind the net and picked up by Chance on the far side. Chance forwards it behind the net. D'Souza Chan joins him. Rosenberg on a wraparound, doesn't work. All right, Reed Taylor ends up getting taken off the puck just after the blue line. Crowd wanted a trip there, but I don't think it was. Kind of a chop block if that was a football game, though. All right, sent up and out of the zone to Davila. He breaks into the offensive zone. Gets the puck around. Nobody's home there, and it's out into the neutral zone. Picked up by Olesen. He gets it to Brodsky, but Yotes can't hang on. Now back to Brodsky. He skates it in easily this time, drops it for Davila. Hard shot. Glove save, but a momentary rebound opportunity, and Reed Taylor went in hard on net trying to find it. 13.4 seconds remaining in the period. That's going to about do it. Rathbun out for the face-off. Yotes get it back to the point. Bushman, no shot, gets it over to Freeze. He saw a far post and shot at it. Glove saved by the Lambkin goaltender Johnson. 5.4 seconds. All right, one more chance. Rathbun still out for the face-off. This time Lambkin's control, get it behind the net, and that's going to about do it. All right, a good first period. Yotes are out shooting the Lambkins 19-6, so dominant on shots, and 2-0 is the score for all that effort. All right, we'll take a break while they cut the ice. Thanks for joining us.
At the end of the first period.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Where was it?
Oh, at our house.
Oh, okay.
Source Park. Soil left under gap program.
Yep,
So,
no, I knew. You came by just for that?
no, to watch the game. We came last week and Jackson scored 2 goals and we're like,
It gets kind of addictive, yeah.
oh, it's so, I'm from North Dakota, so we were up, watching hockey and young
I guess I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, and it's just like, this is so fun. So like, there's 5 o'clock games, like, you grab a bite to eat and
I know, and we used to get a bunch of 8 o'clock games that are just merciless, but no, this is great.
that's something lucky, yeah, the doctor said he really wants to how close you are. Like, this is
Yep.
right up.
All right, well, that's what Saturday night's become now, huh?
My son's up in the mountains snowboarding and listening to people are like, what's going on?
All right, well, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, all right, well,
All right, see you soon. All right, sorry, fans, back into action for the second period. I missed what was going on there while I was chatting. Looks like the face-off is going to go all the way into the Coyote zone, and Davila is in the box. All right, so right out of the bat, you'll take a penalty and are on the PK.
Monarch penalty to number 15, Captain Jack Davila. He was interrupting at 16-2 of the second period.
Okay, sorry about the fans there. It's 1 minute 17 remaining in the PK. No shots as yet. Penalty killers are Swale and Saul on D, and Wiener and Felt as forwards. Wiener's able to grab it in the offensive zone and actually takes the first shot on the PK. If you're just joining us, Monarch had a great first period, out shooting the Lambkins 3-1, with the 3-1 ratio that is, and up 2-0 on the score. Yotes win the face-off. Wiener tries to forward it, but it's picked up by a Lambkin forward. Wiener and Felt disrupt the play in the neutral zone, get it back to Saul in the D zone. Now Felt and Wiener dig it out of the corner. Can't connect through the neutral zone on the pass. Felt's going to be in offside, so Wiener circles. Picked up by Swale over to Felt. His pass is blocked. 6 seconds remaining. And I believe no shots from the Lambkins on that power play. Simon Chan's line is now out for the Coyotes. For Cahoon and Bushman on D. Chan gets pitched in the face-off circle. He's replaced by Rosenberg. Lambkins control the face-off. Monarch forecheckers do a nice job preventing the breakout. And it's kept in at the point by Bushman. Shot, that might have been off the crossbar. Fans agree? Good shift by the Coyotes. All right, finally broken out by the Lambkins. Sent in deep. Picked up by Bushman. And Cahoon is able to clear. Sent back in, and Cahoon picks it up once again. Sends it into the neutral zone. I think that's Rosenberg who picked it up, and then sent in deep by Freeze. Nope, not sent in deep. Sorry, I thought that was not still in the neutral zone. Monarch was kind of fortunate not to have a too many men penalty there. Kind of some havoc in front of the Lambkin goal.
Where's Sal now?
Freeze is able to chip it in deep. Pursued by Bushman, or rather Rathman. Lambkin's able to get around Olafson and take a shot. That was the first save in a while for Ringen. He had to make a second one before the Yotes are able to pick it up and send it out. Shot from the point is on net. Nice save by Ringen. He's square to the puck. 11:47 remaining in the second. Yotes are still up 2-0. Lambkins are able to control the face-off. Brodsky's line is out. Swell picks up the puck behind the red line, sends it up but not out. Cross corner pass. Sent out by Chase Saul. Pursued into the zone by Taylor. Yotes can't set up. Chipped out in the neutral zone and then finally in on Ringen. Swell to Saul, make a D-to-D pass and work together to skate it out. Swell's able to send it in deep before going off for a change. Felt's line takes the ice. They're able to chip it up to Reed Taylor behind the red line. He can't get a centering pass off. Picked up by Fort Collins. Felt breaks up the pass and pursues the puck. Gets it over to Cahoon on D. Cahoon forwards the puck into the neutral zone. And what's the whistle for? I think a hand pass.
Hey, now come on. Hey, now come on.
All right, they're calling Fort Collins on the hand pass, so the face-off will be in the Fort Collins zone. Felt's line will stay out for the face-off. Line blows the face-off dead. And this time Fort Collins controls. They send it in all the way, and that's going to be icing. Same personnel felt on the face-off. Wiener pursues into the corner, checks his man off the puck. Felt's able to keep it in. Gets it up to Ning in the corner and up to Wiener behind the net. He battles in the corner with 3 Lambkins. They get it up to the point, but not past Cahoon. Again, Wiener now keeps it in, up to Cahoon and over to Felt. Felt tries a 5-hole shot, and Johnson in goal grabs it. Line change, that's Chan out for the face-off. Rosenberg picks it up and attempts to pass over to Chance, but it's picked up and almost a breakaway opportunity by Fort Collins. Good work hustling back. Still in the zone, and eventually Ringen freezes the puck after a glove save. Okay, new personnel. Rathbun out for the face-off for the Yotes. Lambkins control the face-off, send it back to the point, in and around the boards. Gavin Rowan breaks up the play and allows a chip out by Chance. Freeze had an opportunity with Rathbun, couldn't get a pass across. Rathbun was open on the far post. Now picked up by Fort Collins, circles around, not out. Freeze once again looking for Freeze looking for Rowan. Now Chance keeps it in the point, up to Rowan behind the net. Freeze helps out in the corner, sends it forward, but not quite to the point, and Fort Collins is able to skate it out. Good work by Rathbun to chip it back in. Fort Collins never made it past the center line. New line out, Brodsky and Davila work together with Taylor. Davila takes a shot from the high circle, deflected into the netting. Fort Collins able to control the ensuing face-off, circles it around, but then picked up by Brodsky in the corner. He'll chip it out to Saul. Saul's able to take a shot. And Johnson again chips it up into the netting. Brodsky on the face-off again. Fort Collins controls, sends it behind the net. They were able to skate it past the red line and in deep. Picked up by Swell behind the net, back pass to Saul. Reed Taylor picks it up. Chips it, but not out. Sent right back behind the net. Swale on it now. Fort Collins though sends it behind the to the point. Sorry. Saul is fighting to chip it up the boards, but Fort Collins is standing strong at the point. Once again at the point. And this time we're able to clear. Brodsky's line goes back to the bench, full change. Swale though keeps it in, gets it all the way in and draws a penalty. Ref's calling hooking. I think it's on Fort Collins. Let's see. Yep, 23 on Fort Collins. Mason Clark going in for hooking. Okay, with 6:50 remaining in the second, Monarchs got another power play. Looks like the coaches are changing things up, not putting power play 1 out there, leaving Chan's line out for the power play.
Collins penalty number 23, Mason Clark. 2 minutes for hooking at 6:50 of the second period.
Yotes able to get control and set up in the offensive zone. Swale now at the point, shoots, but it's blocked, goes wide. Chan sends it back to Rosie. Rosie on the half boards, circles and shoots. It got through, and Johnson's able to freeze. He's able to get it out. DeVille is able to skate it in, sends it back to Felt at the point. Felt makes some moves along the half boards, gets it up to Ming. Back to Felt. Shot by Brodsky gets deflected wide. Picked back up by Monarch. Felt gets it back to DeVille. He's in the high slot. Back to Felt. Felt shoots. Blocker save. Back to DeVille at the point. He forwards the puck. Now Taylor, he shoots just wide. Stretch pass over to Wiener. Wiener's attempted pass gets blocked. He wrestles for control in the corner. Now Freeze joins the team on the ice. And power play is over. Rathbun on the half boards. He hits a great pass over to Gavin Rowan on the far post. Very nearly tip in for a goal there. Bushman was pinching in, and the puck just ended up trickling out of the zone next to him. They pick it back up in the defensive zone. Forward the puck. Pass was just a bit off target and will go in for an icing. Well, Collins' shot from the point ends up going wide. Yotes get control on the half boards. That's Bushman sending it behind the net to Cahoon. Cahoon's pass gets picked off, not out of the zone. Chan and Bushman behind the red line. Bushman makes a good move, gets it up to Rosenberg, and he sends it out. Chipped up and not out. Fort Collins still got it. Shot from the blue line ends up being quite high. Sent over to Cahoon. Cahoon has room to skate. Sends it up to Chan. Chan gets past the red line and into zone. He gets tripped up. Blocked shot. Not sure who that was. Maybe by Bushman. And a goal, Fort Collins. Very long strip without a whistle. First save by Ringen was good, but then ended up with a rebound on the far side and chipped in for a goal. So despite dominating the game, Monarch is only up by 2-1. Feltzline is out now. Ning picks it up on the half boards and tries to send it out of the zone.
Fort Collins goal, scored by number 17, Noah Papagonis.
Now Felt and Wiener get it into the offensive zone, but can't hold on.
15, Gabe Trainer, and number 7, Liam Charters at 2:39 of the second period.
2 minutes remaining in the second. Looks like another delayed penalty. This time it's going to be on Monarch. Looks like Wiener's going to go in for a trick. So 1:53 remaining in the second period. Yotes have another power play to kill off.
Monarch penalty, number 21, Ben Wiener. 2 minutes for roughing at 1:53 of the second period.
DeVille is on the forecheck. He and Brodsky are out as forwards. Bushman and Swale on D. Now Taylor replaces one of the forwards. Kills some time in the offensive zone and then eventually sends it in. Taylor might have a shooting opportunity there. He does. It was on net, shoulder save by the goaltender Johnson. 50 seconds remaining in the period. Cahoon picks it up. Can't get control of it now. We get it out of the zone. Fort Collins chipped it back in. Cahoon's now behind the red line, and he sends it all the way down. 20 seconds remaining in the period. Freeze in on the forecheck. He picks it off. Is able to get it out front. Got it just a little too far. That would have been a good scoring opportunity for Chan. Fort Collins shot goes wide, and that'll do it for the second period. 7 seconds remaining in Wiener's penalty as we go into the third. Shots are still dominantly in favor by Monarch, 31-10. All right, we'll take another break. Get back to you in 15. How about you? All right, third period action about to get underway. If you're just joining us, Monarch is still up 2-1 and dominating in shots, 31-10. Score is a little too close for comfort, though. Wiener is in for a, I think, slashing penalty, and that'll do it for the penalty. That's Brodsky's line out for the Yotes. Taylor makes a nice move to chip that out in the corner. Seems to get tripped behind the net before Collins able to skate it out. Another penalty called, and it's going to be on Monarch again. This time a cross check. Going in. All right, that's Olafson on the cross check. Before Collin wins the face-off, takes a shot from the high slot. Forwards out for the PK are Felt and Wiener. Felt gets to the puck first on the forecheck. Gets it out to Wiener. Wiener sends it back to the D-men, which are Saul and Swale. Saul ends up trying to clear, but ends up sending it into the netting. 1:32 remaining on the PK. Felt back out on the face-off. Fort Collins controls. Their shot is blocked by Wiener, and able to get the puck out is Felt. Felt rubs his man off the puck. Fort Collins picks it back up, skates through the neutral zone. But their winger was in offsides. 1:13 remaining in the PK. Felt and Wiener go off. Ning and D'Souza Chen replace them as forwards. Fort Collins again controls the face-off. Bushman picks the puck up, tries to send it out, but is picked up at the point. D-to-D pass, shot, and a goal. All right, 15-15 remaining in the third. The Lambkins have come all the way back. Now it's 2-2. Chan wins the face-off. Tipped forward by Chance. Picked up by Chan behind the red line. He loses the puck. Fort Collins able to skate it into the neutral zone. Turned around, but the Yotes are in offsides.
24, Logan Nichols. Assist. Number 19, Connor Sled. And number 2, Zachary Buckle.
Rathbuns line out for the face-off. Fort Collins controls. They get it into the offensive zone. Freeze picks it up. His pass gets picked off, and another delayed penalty, this time on Fort Collins. Refs are just not letting any flow go this time. This time it's going to be a high stick on number 12 at Fort Collins. That's Matthew Aldridge. All right, 14:36 remaining in the third. Yotes are back on the power play. Power play one out. That's Felt, Wiener, and Taylor as forwards. Brodsky and Davila in the D position. Felt wins the face-off.
Fort Collins penalty to number 12, Matthew Aldridge. 2 minutes for a high stick. 14:36 of the third period.
Shot by Taylor is blocked. Almost picked up the rebound. Another shot by Brodsky ends up going off a shin pad. Not out. Brodsky had to get back quickly in case there was a breakaway opportunity there. He gets it over to Davila. Davila's going to build a little speed. Takes the zone. Tries a power move, get it into the, get it on net. He does, but the Fort Collins goaltender was on him. Taylor skates it from behind the net. Past the red line into the zone. He gets it. He trips up at the board, gets it up to point. I think it was Davila at the point who was able to keep it in. That's Felt picking it up on the half boards. Back to Felt. Pass is mishandled and cleared by the Lambkins. 46 seconds remaining in the power play. Brodsky leaves it for Felt. Felt gets it picked off and he loses it at the half boards. Davila picks it up. Davila had just gained the zone, but didn't quite hang on to it. Felt now. He drops it for Rosenberg. Felt behind the net. Good centering pass to D'Souza Chen. Couldn't get Wood on it though. It would have been a goal for sure. Now Swale. Power play is over. Shot from the high circle goes wide. So one or two good scoring opportunities there in that power play, but the score is still 2-all. Bushman behind the net. Gets it up and out. Chan now gets it into the zone. Well, Collins sends it up to Rathman. No, sorry, that was Bushman at the point. He sent it in on net. Rebound was available momentarily, and no second shot. Well, Collins able to clear. Icing's waved off.
Living the high school life, you know. All the boys, all the friends,
Cahoon picks it up behind the net. Sends it back to Rowan. Rowan loses it in the corner. While Collins attempts to center pass. Monarch picks it up and Freeze is able to forward the puck. Cahoon in the slot, and it's sliding into the goaltender and knocked the net off the mooring. 10:57 remaining in the third. Trotsky's line takes the ice. Brodsky wins, but it's picked up by Fort Collins. They clear the zone. Davila then picks it up, gets it over to Olafson. Back and forth in the neutral zone. Fort Collins advances it, gets it in the zone. Pass attempt was picked up by Monarch. Davila skates it in. It has to go off for a change. Taylor picks it up, loses it at the blue line. Felt and Ning out for the Yotes. And a goal. Dang. Good play by the Fort Collins forward. Felt and Ning were exchanging the puck. He was able to pick it up and just slide it in past Ringen's right pad. So, bad turn of events so far in the third. 10:04 remaining. Monarch is now down 3-2 despite leading in shots in over a 3-to-1 ratio.
Collins scores, scored by number 24, Logan Nichols, at 10:04 of the third period.
Felt passed it backwards to the point, but there was a line change in process, so they ended up clearing the zone. Now Wiener's in. Cross-ice pass. One-timer by Saul is off target. Round the board, Saul picks it up. Gets it up to, I think that was Wiener's shot then by the other side by Swale. I think that was just off net. Saul picks it up. He forwards it to Felt. Felt gets it in the zone and pursues. It's cleared.
He saw you in the phone. I think when he looked up there, he saw you at the phone. He's like, I better take it down low and then you can back there. man.
Shot from both points. Cahoons was on target. Centering pass was not picked up. Bushman now sends it in. Kind of a soft shot, but it might have fooled the goalie. And Fort Collins able to clear, but that'll be for an icing, I believe. Yep. 8:14 remaining in the third. Rapton's line is out. Rapton wins the face-off. Fort Collins able to pick it up. They were able to get it out. Sent right back in by Olafson. Shoot into the corner by Rowan.
Okay. And is Bill the coach of those teams? Is that
Olafson pinches in, keeps it in the zone momentarily, but then chipped out. Picked up by Rowan in the D zone. Now Olafson up to freeze, pass misconnects, and that'll be icing. Brodsky's line's out. They control the face-off. Get it back to Swale. His pass over to Saul misconnects. Fort Collins picks it up. Davila has to get it on the half boards. Still not out.
It's a pretty good opportunity for you to get off pretty nice for us.
Gets poke checked off Swale's stick. He picks it back up and is able to skate it from behind the net. Gets some speed, gets the zone. No shot opportunity. He back passes it to Taylor. Taylor gets it over to Felt. No shot available. Fort Collins picks it up and ices the puck. The rest of Felt's line joins him on the ice. Bushman and Cahoon on D. Felt wins the face-off. Monarch can't quite pick it up. Now it is.
No way.
Felt gets tripped up in the D zone. No call. Cleared. Ning picks it up and turns quickly in the neutral zone. Shot by Felt is on net. Wiener tries for a rebound but is pushed away. Probably the best scoring opportunity in a little while for the Yotes. 6:45 remaining in the third. Felt's line stays out, as does Cahoon and Bushman on D. Felt wins the face-off over to Ning, or no, over to Wiener. Felt picks it up and has to skate out of the zone. He gets it back to Bushman. He gains the zone. Takes a slow shot, cleared away by the goaltender. Forwarded by Wiener, but couldn't connect with Ning. He was in the zone. Now Wiener is able to pick it up in the corner. Circles, keeps it in the zone. Able to get it over to I think it was Trey Chance who was pinching in into the near circle and had a good shot opportunity. Didn't get a lot on it though. 6:01 remaining. Chan on the face-off. Collins wins the face-off, circles it around the boards. Picked up in the neutral zone by D'Souza Chen. Then intercepted in the neutral zone by Fort Collins. They take a shot on Ringen that's wide. Monarch can't get possession, now they do. Checking in the neutral zone, ends up with a penalty, and Olesen is down. Looks like that will be a penalty. Olesen skates to the bench, hurt. Fort Collins is number 24. Logan Nichols is in the box. All right, 5:21 remaining. Power play 1 takes the ice again. Monarch is down 1 goal. We need one. Felt wins the face-off over to Wiener. He sends it to point.
Number 24, Logan Nichols. 2 minutes for interference at 5:21 of the first period.
Wiener's now at the blue line, gets over to Felt. One-timer. Glove save. Now back to Davila at the point. He can't keep it in. He goes back, so does Felt. They pick it up. Felt skates through the neutral zone, gets it up to Ning at the blue line. Ning sends it in deep. Kept in by, not sure who that was. Wiener gets it over to Davila. Shot from the blue line, ends up being high. I think that was Brodsky at the far side. Yep. 1 minute remaining in the power play. Brodsky now skates it up and sends it in deep. New troops coming in for Monarch. They mishandle the pass in the offensive zone and it's cleared. Chase Saul behind the net now. Skated out by Simon Chan. He gains the zone. Picks up the puck behind the net and gets it to Rosenberg. Rosenberg takes a shot from the high slot above the goal. Goalie dives for it and freezes the puck. Chan in for the face-off. Monarch controls, back to Swale. Swale gets it to Saul and he shoots. Rebound was available. D'Souza Chen had a chance for it but couldn't get a shot off. Over to Rosenberg. Rosenberg gets it to Saul, or Swale. And the goal! Swale shot it up with a good rebound in the slot. And it was sent home by, is that Rosenberg? I think it was Rosie. Nope, that was D'Souza Chen. We needed that one. No, I think that was Rosie who got that. We'll find out. So with 9 seconds remaining in the power play, Monarch strikes and ties up the game. Shots are now 40-12. Game is tied though, 3-3. All right, let's win this one. Monarch controls the face-off.
Forward by number 6, Ben Rosenberg. 6. Number 4, Marty Swell at 3:30 of the third period.
So yeah, it was Rosenberg off the Swale deflection, or the Swale, yeah, the Swale rebound. Okay, line changes.
Oh yeah.
Pelt's line takes the ice. Cahoon and Bushman on D. Fort Collins controls. They chip it out. Picked up in the D zone by Cahoon. He forwards it to Wiener. Wiener chips it over to Felt. Felt loses the puck. Wiener picks it up and sends it in deep. Ning and Felt pursue. Felt gets it behind the net. Sends it towards Ning, but he can't pick it up. Held in by Cahoon, though. Felt behind the net again. Picks it back up in the corner. Fort Collins able to chip it out, and that'll be icing since it's not on net. 2:31 remaining in the third. Reed Taylor replaces Ning. Holt still out for the faceoff. Monarch controls. Bushman backwards pass. Couldn't be kept in by Wiener though. Wiener now over to Felt across the red line. He gets rubbed off the puck, but manages to get it back to Wiener. Wiener to Bushman, and now to Taylor. Wiener goes off for a change. Felt still on the ice. Felt doubles back in the corner. He's still got Taylor. Rosie joins them. Felt picks it up, able to get it to Rosie. Rosie tries to forward it, ends up picking it back up again. Bushman's shot is blocked. Taylor picks it up, shot by Swale from the high slot. Glove save by Johnson. 1:40 remaining in the third. Brodsky's line out. Davila fights hard and picks up the face-off on the far side. Cross-ice pass and another. Now Davila shoots from the point. It gets blocked. He has to get back quickly to avoid a breakaway. And Fort Collins ends up taking a penalty due to Davila's tough work. They end up holding Davila. So number 15, Gabe Kramer, goes in the box for holding. 1:21 remaining in the game, or in the third period. Monarchs got a chance to close this one out. This is kind of a classic game against Fort Collins. Dominating the game in most respects except the score. Their goaltending just tends to be excellent. Looks like Jimmy Dexter's called a timeout.
Fort Collins penalty, number 15. Gabe Kramer, 2 minutes to holding, 1:21 of the third period.
Okay, timeout is over. Power play unit 1 takes the ice. 1:21 remaining in the third. 2-minute power play. Power play will transfer into overtime if Monarch doesn't score. Felt's on the face-off. Felt wins. Able to get picked up by Brodsky. He gets checked out of the zone. Back to Felt, over to Davila. Great cross pass to Reed Taylor. He just couldn't quite get a wood on it. It was on the far post and would have been the easy goal.
1 minute to play in the third period.
Brodsky at the point still, gets it over to Felt. No, Wiener, sorry. He cross-ice pass to Davila. His pass over to the far side to Felt had too much on it, ends up clearing the zone. Now Felt at the red line. Gets it over to Wiener. Drop pass to Taylor, ends up possibly a breakaway opportunity. Shot, mass save by Ringen, and that was the save of the game for him. That would have been a heartbreaker. Okay, face-off will be in the Yotes zone. 29 seconds remaining in the third. Lines change. Simon Chan is out for the Yotes. Chan wins the face-off back to Swale. Swale gets behind the net. Picked up by Rosenberg. Rosenberg skates out of the zone. Gets it into the offensive zone, but loses the puck just after the blue line. 12 seconds remaining in the third. Swell picks it back up, maybe one more surge. Intercepted by Fort Collins in the neutral zone and sent up into the rafters. 4.6 seconds remaining in the third. Refs put the face-off in the center circle. Chan wins the face-off forward, but no one will be able to get to it by the time the whistle blows. Okay, after 3 periods, Monarchs out shooting Fort Collins 41-13. Scores tied 3-3. Overtime will start with a 39-second power play for Monarch.
Why?
Go watch. It's going to go to overtime. We got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. You're not going to clean your eggs. Turn on. You need your energy.
End of regulation. Score is Monarch 3, Fort Collins 3. We will play 5 minutes, 7-0 overtime.
Okay, we'll leave power play unit 1 on the ice for the start of the overtime. Bear in mind, no defensemen are in this unit, so they've got to get it into the zone cleanly. Fort Collins picks up the face-off, gets it into the Monarch zone, picked up by Brodsky. Brodsky gets it over to Felt. He makes a move, gets it through the neutral zone, and he has a shot. Went just wide, or I think it was deflected just wide. So Felt and Wiener work together to pick it up in the corner. Fort Collins player has no stick. Wiener still has it in the far corner now. Fort Collins back to full strength. He drops it for Davila. Felt picks it up, skates it out of the zone. His pass is picked off by Fort Collins and then sent in, and a good save by Ringen. 4:04 remaining in the sudden death overtime. Chan's line now out. Saul's pass up to Rosenberg gets picked off. Saul picks it back up, gets it up to Rosenberg again. Rosenberg's clearing attempt gets picked off at the blue line. Saul chips it up but not out, still at the point. Picked up by Fort Collins. Now Saul gets it on the other side and gets it out cleanly. Fort Collins picks it up in the neutral zone. Monarch's on a change. Shot from the high slot. Ringen had to stand up and get it. Good save because Monarch was on a change and didn't have everybody back on the ice. 3:28 remaining in the OT. Brodsky's line now out. Yotes win the face-off. Picked up by Bushman. Circled around. Picked up by Reed Taylor. He gets it out past the Monarch, or past the Lambkin defenseman. Davila on the forecheck. Sent to the far side, picked up by Fort Collins. Gets past Bushman, he might have a shot. Centering pass went wide, and Fort Collins cleared the zone themselves. Felt's line now out. Felt loses the puck, but it's picked up by Chance. Felt has to get around the ref. Puck is sent up and over the netting for a whistle. 3:27 remaining in the overtime. Defense has changed. We have Swale and Saul on. Felt still on the face-off. Picked up by Ning. Not out. Swale now in this high slot. Picked up now by, I think that was Wiener. No, that was Felt gets it out. They get it up to Wiener. Wiener has a shot. Saved by the Fort Collins netminder. Another delayed penalty, this time on Fort Collins. We'll have a full 2 minutes remaining in the overtime to enjoy this penalty. Let's see what it is this time. Roughing again. Okay, plenty of power play opportunities. We need to convert one here for the win. 2:19 remaining in the game. Felt, Wiener, and Taylor on forward. Davila and Brodsky on D. Monarch controls by some hard work by Wiener. He gets it up to Brodsky. Brodsky over to Davila. Davila sends it forward, but it's picked up by Fort Collins. Felt prevents it from leaving the zone. He's in the far circle. His pass over to Taylor was close, but Taylor couldn't get anything on it. Felt had to put it in the air. Now up to Brodsky, back to Felt. Felt sends it backwards to Brodsky, who had pinched into the middle, so it cleared the zone. Monarchs miscommunicated on these passes and ends up with Fort Collins entering the zone. Now Taylor picks it up. He hits Wiener in the neutral zone. Wiener circles, waits for the Cougs to join him. Fort Collins is able to clear. Picked up by Ringen. Now skated out by Swale. Swale gets around a man, gets in the zone. Centers it for Chan, puts it on goal. Kind of a bouncing little half pass, half shot, but it had a chance.
Last minute to play overtime.
That's D'Souza Chen now sending it up to Saul at the point. Back to Rosenberg. He's got a goal today. He circles, looking for a shot. He takes one, but it ends up getting blocked. Now Swale, who's pinching in, gets it over to Saul. Back to Saul. He shoots right on net. Good rebound, but nobody could pick it up. And Monarch ends up just being in offside. 7 seconds remaining in the power play. 27 seconds remaining in the overtime. Okay, Phelps line takes the ice for the Coyotes. Bushman and Chance on D. Felt wins the faceoff forward, gets it over to Ning. Ning couldn't get any wood on it. 19 seconds remaining. Fort Collins is at full strength. Ning takes a nice one-timer shot, a great save, the save of the game by the Fort Collins goaltender. Ning one-timed it and it was on net. 14.2 seconds remaining. We need one more of those. Felt stays out for the face-off. Felt wins it back to Bushman. Bushman will forward it to Wiener. Wiener's centering attempt gets picked off, but held in by Bushman. 6 seconds remaining. Felt picks it up now. He tries to center it. Nobody was there. Everybody was pinching in towards the goal, and that'll do it. Ends in a tie. Well, the good part is Monarch came back, showed some grit to tie it back up. The bad part is we dominated this game and ended up with only a tie.
Final score tonight, Monarch Coyotes 3, Fort Collins 3. Please join us for the Coyotes' next home game on Friday, February 3rd. The puck drop is at 8:10 p.m. against the Denver East Angels.
All right, you heard our announcer Rick Wiener. Next game is Friday evening at 8 o'clock against Denver East. The schedule does not get any easier. So thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the game. That's it from the Sports Table.